They won't unban Birthing Pod, so Pyre of Heroes will have to do. Hello everyone, my name is Chip, and today I'm playing my red-white Pyre Humans list. The deck uses cards like Hunted Witness, Loyal Cathar, and Blade Splicer as fuel for the Pyre, so we can run a fun toolboxy humans deck. Each of these cards either transforms into a non-human creature, or creates a non-human token when it enters or leaves the battlefield. So I like to top out the mana curve with a few copies of Winota Joiner of Forces, because there really is something satisfying about swinging at your opponents and not knowing how much you're actually swinging for. When Winota's around, math truly is for blockers. The deck is definitely a pet deck, and still a work in progress, but it is super fun. So I'll leave a full deck list down in the description, and you can all judge my deck building choices in the comments down below, as well as the lack of Renegade Ralliers. I know he's a good card, I own 20 of them in paper. And with that, let's get on with some games. Okay, I know I said we'd get to some gameplay, but this might actually be important if any of you are planning on building this deck yourself. Match 1 against Yawgmoth Combo and Match 5 against Naya Good Stuff were both shocking matches. Not only because we lost, but because both matches resulted in board stalls that were less interesting than watching paint dry or grass grow. It really showed a deck building error that I've made. In the sideboard, this list is running 2 Arid Champions and 1 Sanctifier en-Vec. Sanctifier, while being a very good card, does not prevent all graveyard strategies, and Arid Champion, while very good at what it does, life gain alone does not win games. So we were able to slow our opponents down, but unfortunately we lacked the correct pieces of interaction to beat these two decks. A single Mirren Crusader or actual Graveyard Hate definitely would have swung these games in our favour. So learn from my mistakes, people. Graveyard Hate. Don't go home without it. And always bring protection. On with the games. Let's keep. Lands and spells, never a bad thing. When it leads on Flooded Strand, well, maybe it is a bad thing. We might never get to resolve a spell. Let's play Arid Mesa, let's crack it. Sacred Foundry, pay 2 life. Run out of Champion of the Parish. Pass the turn there. When it cracks the Flooded Strand in our end step, it's a Ketria Triome. Could be Rhinos. Scalding Tarn, passes. That is a Pyre. Let's just lead Plains, Loyal Cathar. Opponent cracks the Scalding Tarn, Stomping Ground, untapped. Fire on the Champion of the Parish. Okay, yeah, looks like Rhinos to me. Pass the turn there. Scalding Tarn, they pass. Blade Splicer. Plains, Blade Splicer, pass. No attacks. Crack the Scalding Tarn, get themselves an island. Just casts Endurance. Okay, shuffles nobody's graveyard in. To run out Plains, Thalia's Lieutenant, Prismatic Command. Okay, Thalia's Lieutenant comes down. They don't really run counter spells, do they? They can run Force of Negation, so we should run this out now. Good old Pyre of Heroes, pass the turn, no attacks. Loyal Cathar returns. Opponent evokes a Fury, which can wipe our board. Suspends a Crashing Footfalls. They got rid of a Fury to Fury, okay. And then they hit us for 3. Let's go to our turn. Right, well, Mishra's Factory pass, I guess. Crashing Footfalls, ticking down. They swing in for 3. Shardless Agent into some Footfalls. Well, now we're going to need an answer lickety-split. Let's go Plains, Sanctifier en-Vec. Pot away the Sanctifier. I think it's Brutal Cathar here. Take out a Rhino. Pass the turn there. Crashing Footfalls, ticking down. Opponent Prismatic commands, gets rid of our engine, and I think we can just scoop it up there. Would have drawn a Loyal Cathar. Yeah, okay. That sucks. Sanctifier's pretty good, I guess. Tajik, necessary. Thalia's and Dranith's also necessary. And Path to Exile's over some bolts, I think. Let's just cut the bolts. They don't kill Rhinos. Magus of the Moon's not helpful. It's ditch, Blade Splicer. Oh, 1 Blade Splicer trades with 1 Rhino, I guess. Is that what we want, though? Trading 1 for 1? Probably. I'm going to cut a Loyal... I'm going to cut 2 Loyal Cathars, I think. Loyal Cathar and a Champion of the Parish. Because we're hoping to pot away our Hunted Witnesses into Dranith Magistrates. Things of that nature. Let's go first. Let's keep this hand. Triome, pass. Man, if that was an untapped source. Scalding Tarn from our opponent. Path to Exile's good. Let's go Plains, Thalia. Pass the turn there. I get a Ketria Triome. Steam Vents, tapped. Let's go to our turn. Arid Mesa's pretty good, so let's crack the Arid Mesa. Sacred Foundry, we will pay 2 life. Champion of the Parish, Thalia's Lieutenant. Pump the board. Go to combat, swing in for 3. Take it down to 16. Pass the turn there. Scalding Tarn, and they pass. Let's lead on Dranith. Pump up our team. Swing in for 9. Cracking the Scalding Tarn. Stomping Ground, okay. Yep, Endurance, just to take out Thalia. Shuffle our graveyard in, okay. Yeah, this is going to take out our Thalia, okay. Well, we still deal 7 to them. Pass the turn there. No attacks and they pass. Thalia's Lieutenant. And opponent scoops it up there. Good old human aggro getting there once again. Okay, now with that in mind, is there anything else we want? I don't think so. I think we're just a good human aggro deck right now, and we just have the Pyre of Heroes for value. Maybe bring in the Champion of the Parish again, over 1 Esper Sentinel, I think. We played that with a tap land as our opener as well, and we still won with aggression. That's good, very good. Well, this one's a mulligan. So's this one. I guess this is what we have. We will keep Pia, Kiran, and Seasoned Pyromancer to the bottom. Steam Vents, tapped, okay. Let's go to our turn. Arid Mesa, crack it. Let's get a Sacred Foundry. We will pay 2 life. Let's run out Esper Sentinel. Pass it there. Now, unfortunately, they've probably got Fire Ice to tap our land, so the Dranis not coming down. Steam Vents, untaps. Scalding Tarn. They pass. Cracks the Scalding Tarn. Yep, here comes the Fire Ice. Stomping Ground, untapped. This does draw as a card. Yep, ice on our land. We draw a Mishra's Factory, it's not bad. And another Thalia's Lieutenant. Okay, Mishra's Factory, go to our turn and attack. And then we have this Brutal Cathar, which can deal with a Rhino. Force of Vigor, okay. Ditching an Endurance. Getting rid of Esper Sentinel, that's fair. Scalding Tarn, they crack it, get themselves an island. And there's a Shardless Agent. Crashing Footfalls. Big old Rhinos. Okay. Let's go to our turn. Land'd be nice. Prismatic Ending is nice too. Sunbaked Canyon, Brutal Cathar. Take out a Rhino. Pass the turn there. Maybe we should have gone Dranith Prismatic? Because they could have another Shardless Agent, couldn't they? That would suck. Are we going to get punished? They go to combat and they swing in for 6. We're just going to take it. Ketria Triome, tapped. Violent Outburst. Okay, so we're punished. So we would have taken the same amount of damage, but they wouldn't be able to do this. Okay, might be in a little bit of trouble here. Okay, land is nice. So let's play Arid Mesa, crack it. Plains. So can we go Dranith Prismatic, deal with a Rhino? Double Thalia's Lieutenant also trades with a Rhino. Yeah, we take 8 down to 1, which means the Sunbaked Canyon kills us. It's Dranith Magistrate. Take out a Rhino. Pass the turn there. Opponent just swinging in with the Rhinos. So what, if we block like that, we soak up 4 damage? Yeah, I guess. Petty Theft. Disappointed! Nice. Not sure how we get out of this one. Don't think it exists. Does not. Scoop it up. Let's go first. Guess we can keep this one. Opponent reveals a Loris. Let's play a Sacred Foundry, pay 2 life. Run out Esper Sentinel, pass the turn there. Bloodstained Mire, they crack it. Blood Crypt, untapped. Into a Dragon's Rage Channeler. They pass the turn there. Champion of the Parish, not bad. Let's play Mishra's Factory and run out Champion of the Parish. Pass the turn there. Scalding Tarn, they crack it. Steam Vents, untapped. So I'm guessing this is Death Shadow Grixis. Fatal Push on my Esper Sentinel. They are paying the 1. Opponent swings in. Yeah, I'm not going to block. They knew that. Go to my turn. Raugrin Triome. Let's play Mountain Blade Splicer. Pump up the champion. Swing in for 2. Pass it there. Polluted Delta, they crack it. Watery Grave, untapped. Unholy Heat on my Champion of the Parish, yep. Ragavan, Little Pilferer, and a Death Shadow. Let's go to my turn. Loyal Cathar's pretty cool, can't cast it though, so let's play Raugrin Triome tapped and we'll just run out another Blade Splicer. Pass the turn there, no attacks. Opponent casts Expressive Iteration, throws an Unholy Heat to the bin. Interesting. Thoughtseize, they cast Thoughtseize. I think they're going to take out Brutal Cathar here. Yep, sure do. Blood Crypt untapped. Another copy of Death Shadow. Little gross. Pass to us. Another Loyal Cathar's not all that helpful deck. Let's run it out. Pass the turn there. No attacks. Dragon's Rage Channeler. Expressive Iteration. Double Surveil. Drown the lock to the bin. Okay. They are empty-handed though. Expressive Iteration will get them 2 cards, but then that's it. A Pyre of Heroes or Winota would be very nice here. All right, they get a Bauble. They cast, they get to Surveil twice. Crack it looking at our top card. I'd love to know what it is. I hope it's good. That gives them the delirium they needed. They're just swinging in with the Dragon's Rage Channeler, so I'm guessing the top card is something that they're scared of then. What do we draw? Oh, okay. Let's run out Loyal Cathar. Pass the turn. No attacks. It's a good thing Lightning Bolt's in the deck because, yeah, it definitely gives us a bit more reach than we're used to having. Polluted Delta, Loris to hand, and another Death Shadow. Well, we're in trouble. Swing in with both their flyers. Okay, we'll take it. Go to our turn. So if they block our 4 strongest things, they still take 2. So let's animate the Mishra's Factory, go to combat and swing. Yes. Oh, that felt so good. It felt so good. All right, Uric Champion Sanctifier's in. The Pro Red will be nice. Tajik doesn't do a lot. Paths could be helpful. You'll bring in Path to Exile over the Magus of the Moon. Trim a Loyal Cathar. Going to trim down to 1 Champion of the Parish. I'm going to cut 1 Blade Splicer. All right, well, we hit our 1-off Champion of the Parish. That's good. Let's keep this hand. That's why you always keep 1 in the deck. So you hit it. Blood Crypt untapped. Dragon's Rage Channeler. Okay, go to our turn. Arid Mesa. Let's crack it. Get a Plains. Run out Champion of the Parish. Pass the turn there. Inquisition of Kozilek. Okay, probably takes Brutal Cathar here, I'd say. Maybe Loyal Cathar. Takes 2 removal spells to deal with it. No, just straight up with the Brutal Cathar. Okay. Bloodstained Mire. They crack it. Blood Crypt untapped. Unholy Heat on the Champion of the Parish. Well, that's unfortunate. Now you swing in for 1. Let's go to our turn. Oh no. Let's play Sunbaked Canyon, run out Loyal Cathar. Oh no. We kept 3 spells, 4 lands. Now we are out of spells and we have 4 lands. Oh no. Polluted Delta, they crack it. Watery Grave, untapped. Death Shadow, Death Shadow. I only have 1 card in hand though, so that's nice. Go to our turn. Okay. Sacred Foundry tapped and pass. I guess we could attack. They wouldn't block. So if we attack, then they swing at us for 8. And then we attack again. So what? Then they're down to 9, 7. No, I can't afford that. Pass the turn there. Can always bolt a Death Shadow, I guess. Always an option. Kolaghan's Command. We discard a card and they deal 2 damage to our creature. Okay. I don't see myself needing this mountain. Okay. I'm going to bolt the Dragon's Rage Channeler. Pass the turn there. We get our 2-2 back, or a 2-1 back. Go to our turn. Winota off the top. Sanctifier, not bad. Mishra's Factory. Sanctifier. So do we attack? Make some 4/4s. He can't block, because do we get lethal? That's 9. If we draw another Mishra's Factory, that's lethal on the crackback. We get a draw off the Sunbaked Canyon as well. All right, they're down to 9. Pass turn there. This leaves us dead to the enchantment, but we were dead to that already, unless we animate the Mishra's Factory, but I want to draw. All right, they play Dragon's Rage Channeler. Go into combat. They were thinking about it. Are they going to attack? They do not. Okay, that's good. Let's crack our last card to draw. Land. Okay, there's Winota. Let's run out Winota. Now, do we attack or do we wait? I think we attack because we could hit a Brutal Cathar and that can ruin their day. So let's swing in. Thalia's Lieutenant, not bad. Pump our board. They eat our zombie. They block our Thalia's Lieutenant. Pass the turn there. Drown the lock on the Winota. Yeah, it's going to get exiled too. Swing in with both their things. We're going to block 1, take 4 down to 8. So they're on 9. Is there a way we can win? Maybe. Let's see. That helps. So Sunbaked Canyon, Blade Splicer, swing in for 5, I think is correct. This way we're not dead to 2 removal spells. Take it down to 4. Pass the turn there. What can you do, opponent? I am presenting lethal. Kolaghan's Command means we're dead? Didn't think about Kolaghan's. Maybe we should have only attacked with the Sanctifier. No, only attacking with the Thalia's Lieutenant was correct there, I believe. Opponent casts Collective Brutality on our Thalia's Lieutenant. And they're draining and gaining on us. Discarding a land. Oh, that's desperation. That is utter desperation there. Okay, well then we have so many live draws. Question is, do we crack the Mishra's Factory to draw? Or do we crack the Sunbaked Canyon? No, because Seasoned Pyro draws us more cards. So let's pass the turn there. Thalia's Lieutenant. Let's run out Thalia's Lieutenant. Counters on everything. Go to combat. We do swing in for 4 here. We're no longer dead to a Kolaghan's Command off the top. Pass it there. They don't have enough mana for Engineered Explosives to hurt us. Big swing from our opponent. Now, Teemo Battle Rage kills us here for sure. They don't have it. Drown in the lock on the Golem. Okay, but you're still dead. Yeah. Were they trying to scare us? Yeah, we got there. We won the match. Awesome. All right. Good. Got there. Very happy with that. So we took down the Grixis Death Shadow. So very, very nice. On the die roll, let's go first. And it has a Kahira, which means I don't think we can keep this one. It's mulligan. I think we can keep this one. Let's keep. Throw Plains to the bottom. Arid Mesa, pass. Hallowed Fountain. Okay, so it's control. Crack the Arid Mesa. Raugrin Triome. Go to our turn. Plains Sanctifier. Pass the turn there. Castle Vantress. Chalice of the Void on 1. Okay, that's a little rough. Let's go to our turn. Let's go Plains Pyre of Heroes or Brutal Cathar. Let's go Brutal Cathar. Go to combat. So they might be inclined to cast a spell during their own turn so the Brutal Cathar won't flip, which then might clear the way for Pyre of Heroes to come and get a Magus. Flooded Strand. No interest. Okay, Moonrage Brute. Let's go to combat. Swing in for 5. Worked. Sunbaked Canyon. Let's try for a Pyre of Heroes now. Cracking the Flooded Strand. A Hallowed Fountain untapped. Charm. Yep, counters. Well, we'll pass the turn there. Breeding Pool untapped. Board wipe. Big old board wipe. We're gonna crack this to draw. Brutal Cathar, not bad. Dead card, so Sunbaked Canyon. Run out Brutal Cathar as a Moonrage Brute. Pass the turn there. Prismatic Ending on the Moonrage Brute does cost them 3 life. Sayonara. Go to our turn. Not a 1-drop, not a 1-drop, not a 1-drop. Technically not a 1-drop. Thalia's Lieutenant. Pass the turn there. Teferi Time Raveler. Bounces our Thalia's Lieutenant. Okay, let's crack Sunbaked Canyon to draw. Cavern of Souls, very nice. Cavern of Souls. Naming human. Let's run out an Esper Sentinel. Can't be countered. Thalia's Lieutenant. Pass the turn there. Teferi ticking up. Probably planning on board wiping during our turn. Prismatic Ending. Cast with 1 color, so it's counted. And they have to pay or else we draw. Oh, they're tapping mana, they're trying. Yes. Oh, I know how your chalice works better than you, opponent. Oh, that was good. All right, well, we'll take out the Sanctifier, bring in the Thalia, bring in a Magus, go down a Brutal Cathar, and is it just another Brutal Cathar? That seems good enough. Oh, that was funny. No, we cannot keep this one. Mulligan. We can keep this one. Put Sunbaked Canyon to the bottom. Raugrin Triome from our opponent. Cavern of Souls. Naming human. Hunted Witness. Pass the turn there. Maybe we should have waited on the Cavern of Souls because now they can Spreading Seas it. Yeah, we probably should have waited. All right, the crack Flooded Strand. Get an island. Yep, there's the Spreading Seas. Go to our turn. Plains. Thalia's Lieutenant. Go to combat. Swing in for 2. Take it down to 17. Pass the turn there. Hallowed Fountain. Tapped. Okay. Prismatic Ending on Thalia's Lieutenant. Fair enough. Arid Mesa, crack it. Let's get our mountain. Magus to the moon. Go to combat. Swing in for 2. Take it down to 15. Pass the turn there. Ah, there's the Solitude. They'd had to discard a Teferi, Hero of Dominaria for it though. All right, Teferi, Time Raveler. Bounces our Hunted Witness. Okay, let's go to our turn. Arid Mesa, crack it. Sacred Foundry, pay 2 life. Champion of the Parish. Let's go Hunted Witness. Pass the turn there. So this might force the board wipe. Yep, they tick up the Teferi. Breeding Pool, tapped. Okay, maybe just Archmage's Charm on the Champion of the Parish then. Plains, let's go to combat. Yep, opponent's taking the Champion of the Parish. No attacks. Hunted Witness. Let's lead on the Blade Splicer, hey. Let's force the board wipe, then we'll get 2 1/1 flyers out of it. Pass the turn there. Flooded Strand, ticks up the Teferi. No attacks and passes. Let's go to combat. Let's attack Teferi with everything. Yep, cracking a land, hitting a plains, hard casting Solitude, taking out the Golem token. Fair enough. Eating 2 of my humans. We get a Spirit, Seasoned Pyromancer, draw 2 cards. That's a Winota. Let's cast Pyre of Heroes now, pass the turn. And it ticks up the Teferi, Polluted Delta, Jace the Mind Sculptor, Brainstorms. No attacks and passes. Let's run out Esper Sentinel. Activate Pyre of Heroes. Seasoned Pyromancer goes away. Get Winota. Go to combat. Attack Jace the Mind Sculptor. Get a trigger. Seasoned Pyromancer or Magus. Let's go Seasoned Pyro. Gonna discard our Winota. Draw 2 cards. 2 lands. Nice. All right, they're going to eat our lifelinker, but they still trade off with the Seasoned Pyro that had Indestructible. Pass the turn there. Crack their Polluted Delta. Get themselves an island. Brainstorms with Jace. Chances of them hitting an answer is very, very high. Returns the Solitude to hand. That's pretty spicy. Is this to deal with our Winota? Cast a Teferi. Do they let us draw? They do. We could draw a Bolt. Let's bolt the Jace. Jace down. All right. Teferi's down. Crack their Polluted Delta. Supreme Verdict. Okay. We have a Hunted Witness token that they're going to bounce with the Jace, I guess. Or bounce with the Teferi. Yep. Pass to us. Lightning Bolt. Let's play Sunbaked Canyon and bolt the Teferi. Pass the turn there. Polluted Delta. Jace the Mind Sculptor. Brainstorming with the Jace. Stony Silence. That's fine. Activate Seasoned Pyromancer from Graveyard. Go to our turn. Oish. Always the way. Let's crack Sunbaked Canyon to draw. Let's play a Plains. Go to combat. Hit Jace, down to 1, pass the turn there, cracking their Polluted Delta, get themselves an island, still brainstorming with Jace. I would have thought they would have ticked it up there. Hallowed Fountain untapped, do our Seasoned Pyromancer trick, attack Jace with everything. Yep, Solitude comes down, exiles 1, trades with another. Yep, trades. We get rid of Jace, pass the turn. They get Kahira to hand, run out Kahira, swings in for 4 Vigilant Life-linking threat. What do we draw? Cavern of Souls. Okay, let's play Arid Mesa, pass the turn. They swing in for 4. We're just going to take it. Crack the Arid Mesa. Let's get the Mistveil Plains. Let's run out a Champion of the Parish. Pass the turn there. Opponent cycles a Shark Typhoon. Yeah, that's the game, unfortunately. Unfortunate. All right. I'm really tempted to cut the Pyre, actually, because they brought in Stony Silence. What if we didn't have anything for them to Stony Silence? Let's bring in the Brutal Cathars, the Devout Captain, the Cathar Commando, and they'll be prepared for Magus, so let's take that out for some Path Exiles. Run it back like that. All right, we make a lot of tokens, they're resilient, so hopefully we can survive board wipes, and hopefully we can get around counter spells. I like the hand we're going to keep. Arid Mesa, let's crack it. Sacred Foundry, pay 2 life. Champion of the Parish, pass. Castle Vantress from our opponent. Okay, this is to us. Plains, Esper Sentinel, counter on the champion, swing in for 2. They take it, pass the turn. Mystic Gate, Prismatic Ending on the Champion of the Parish. Okay, paying the 1 so we don't draw off the Esper Sentinel. Mishra's Factory, swing in for 1. Devout Chaplain, go. Another Mystic Gate, probably holding Solitude though. Prismatic Ending on the Esper Sentinel, paying the 1 as well. Okay, let's go to our turn. Plains, animate Mishra's Factory, combat, swing in for 4. Take it down to 13, pass the turn there. Spreading Seas on my Mishra's Factory. Okay, Breeding Pool untapped. Flash in Cathar Commando. Cavern of Souls, naming human, run out Thalia, go to combat, swing in for 5. They're down to 6. All right, we're scary close. To Fairy, yep, on my Cathar Commando. I'm going to sacrifice it so they don't get to draw. This frees up my Mishra's Factory, which means once again we're presenting lethal. Yes! Oh, got there. All right, that felt really good. All right, beat control. Very nice. Red-white humans with the Winota Pyre of Heroes engine in it. 2-3, which is about where I expect the deck to be. Look, the deck performed very well. We beat Control and we beat Grixis Death Shadow. And I think that those are the sort of decks that you like beating. So that certainly felt good. I suppose, looking at the list, we can probably take out a single Brutal Cathar for a Mirren Crusader. And that really helps shore up some of those earlier matchups. So your Yawgmoth deck, if at any point we were able to get a Mirren Crusader, they wouldn't be able to handle that. We just swing in and we would have eventually got through there. And also it eats Rhinos for breakfast. So that's probably an oversight on my part. But look, you know, it's not meant to be a tier 1 deck. It's just a fun little deck that I've made. I know a lot of people have said you should be playing green instead. And yeah, I'll start experimenting with different colors later. But I've had a lot of fun. I hope you've all had a lot of fun. Until next time, please continue having fun.